Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Matthew from A Love Awakening. How are you all doing? Good morning to you for this Saturday morning. And Saturday morning means story time. So thank you all so much for supporting us and giving us your heads up as far as what you want to hear and telling us how we're doing and how we're taking this message of love out to the world. We love all the comments. We love all the personal messages and everything else that we're getting. So keep them coming. You can check out our website at aloveawakening.com. You can check us out on YouTube. If you search on YouTube for the # A Love Awakening, you'll find us. On Instagram, and that's at Love Awakening 1122. Love Awakening 1122. So I just want to thank everybody for tuning in this morning. It's always a pleasure being with you. So I do want to say, if you are watching this live, we have an announcement to make. And if you're watching it, kind of on the flip side of the pre-recorded, seeing this on YouTube or watching it later today on your Facebook feed, Lisa and I have just finished our first mini class. So that is going to be released probably tomorrow morning after the broadcast. So I want you to, just set a reminder to watch out for that. We are going to try to do one a week to come up with topics and things like that you have wanted to hear about and you want to learn about. They're going to be kind of short little mini lessons about things in the metaphysical community or metaphysical world. Things from anywhere from crystals to tarot to different things that interest you. So if you have something that you want to know about, please give us a comment. Let us know what that is, so we can maybe kind of work that into one of the classes. So I appreciate everybody being here this morning. I am so blessed I am able to do this. So this morning I want to talk about trusting your gut instinct, trusting your intuition. Now, I have a philosophy that everybody is in some way, shape, or form intuitive, that they have their own innate psychic abilities. Okay, some choose to develop them, some choose to not develop them, some choose to recognize them but not use them. Okay, you have all types of people out there. But I believe that everybody has the ability to develop their psychic abilities. I believe that everybody has that opportunity to step into one of their many gifts that the universe has given you. Okay? And I really believe that the universe, reaches out to us and says, are you ready? Are you ready to take part in this? And I remember years ago that there was a time period that, I would have never stepped into this, that I would have never, ever said, yeah, I think being a psychic, is going to be a great thing. I would have never done that, years ago. But today, I can say that I am a psychic, medium, and trance channel. And I, do tons of readings for people all over the world. And that, I love what I do. I love being who I am. And one of the biggest things that I had to learn when inside of my journey as being a psychic and a medium was to trust what my guides and trust what the universe was giving me. Especially in the sense of mediumship. Inside of mediumship, when you have someone who has crossed come over, and try to make contact with you, sometimes it's a little confusing because you're not sure exactly what they want. And you're not sure exactly how to interpret what they are saying to you, so you can portray that message to one of their loved ones. So I wanted to give an example about trusting trusting your gifts, trusting what you're getting from the universe. Now I had sat down and I was going to give a reading with a daughter and a mother. Now the mother didn't believe in this type of stuff. She was not a believer in it whatsoever. She was a very, very big skeptic. And coming to a medium to see if they could communicate with someone who had recently crossed, she didn't believe it. She didn't believe it. But the daughter insisted, and she said, "Okay, we're going to go." So we sat down, and the mother right up front told me, she goes, "I don't believe this. I'm here to debunk this. I'm here to, say that this is fake, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And she made it very, very clear that she was not into this. Okay, but the daughter was she says, well, Mom, just give it a chance, give it a chance. And so as I connected with the two ladies, I felt a presence come through. And I like to be, I'm what they call an evidential medium, which I like to take and put out there evidence that proves that I'm talking to the person that I'm truly talking about. And so I asked them point blank, I was like, were you on a Ferris wheel lately? To me, that seemed like a really, really strange question, but I put it out there. I said, were you on a Ferris wheel lately? And they both kind of looked at each other and were like, yes, we were. And I was like, did you get stuck at the top? I was like, when the Ferris wheel was going around, did you get stuck at the top? And she goes, yeah, we got stuck at the top. And I was like, okay, so when the wind started blowing, you called out to someone. And I was like, was this your dad? And I pointed to the daughter, and she goes, yes, I called out to my dad. And of course, the mother was kind of going, really? So I kind of kept going, and I was like, well, this is who's coming through. And the mother told me, she goes, if you cannot give me concrete proof, she goes, then that was just a guess. And I could feel that this male energy that was coming through was just like, okay, you asked for it. So the next thing that came to my head, the next thing that just popped into my brain was Mickey Mouse skipping through flowers. And I was like, okay, a Ferris wheel is one thing, but Mickey Mouse skipping through flowers? And I questioned him again. I was like, why Mickey Mouse skipping through? And he just said, say it, just get it out there, say it. And so I probably stalled for as long as I could, but this man kept on being louder and louder and louder and saying, no, Mickey Mouse skipping through flowers. And so I was like, fine. So I put it out there. I said, this might seem really strange, to me, but maybe this means something to you. And I put it out there. I said, the vision that this man is giving me is Mickey Mouse skipping through flowers. And both the ladies just, what? And I was like, it's Mickey Mouse skipping through flowers. And both of them started to cry. The mother just welled up in tears and just started crying. And I'm thinking, that's not the expression that I was expecting. And the daughter looks over at the mother and says, Mom, you have to show him. You have to show him. And she takes her purse up from the ground and she opens it up and she pulls out a photograph, an old black and white photograph, and she slides it across the table at me and she goes, this is my husband. And I noticed that there were two people in the picture. She pointed out her husband, but the other person was Walt Disney. She went on to tell me the story that her husband was the lead horticulturist when Walt Disney World opened. He was there and he was the designer of Mickey Mouse, the house of Mickey Mouse and the garden of Mickey Mouse. So it didn't make sense to me. I had no idea that was what I should be saying or how that topic would even come up. But he knew that if he put that out there, that she'd realize who he was. And so from that point on, I was able to impart messages to her from her husband and also like his daughter. And it was one of the most fantastic readings that I've ever had. But sometimes we have to step back and we have to trust spirit. We have to trust what it's telling us, okay? If we need to make our corrections in our course, in our lives, spirit is there. It's going to give us a nudge. It's going to bring us those people that have messages for us. It's going to bring circumstances and actions into the forefront that make us question and make us kind of go, where'd that come from? So today I want to encourage you to use your gifts. Find out what your gifts are. because we all have them. We all have those gifts that we can impart special things to the world. We can impart knowledge. We can impart, just grace, and we can impart love. So find out what your gifts are and start using them, and trust the universe. Trust what the universe gives you. Okay? So that's my story for today. Let's get into the energy reading. Let's kind of see how that goes for today, and then go. Okay. This morning might seem a little hectic. Usually the weekends are a little bit more hectic in the energy. So make sure you have a plan, stick to the plan, and go forward today. Chaos isn't going to reign today. Okay. Don't let chaos reign today. The cards are also telling us to take part in our healing today. Okay. So if we do need to cancel some of those activities to spend some time with ourselves, to quiet down, to slow down, consider that. Consider, taking a moment for yourself to just focus on your healing. Focus on what you need inside of this. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. If you've been in recent upset, if you are angry, if you are upset, or you're holding on to a grudge, today is definitely the day to get that healed, to get that out. Okay. Remember when the cards come up for anger, okay, the root of anger is love. So get back to the love. Okay. If anger is there, acknowledge it, but get back to the love. What do you love so much that is causing you to be angry at this moment? Okay. And that will give you access to the healing energies that you need to have in your life today. So take that on. Okay. Going into the noon hour. Okay, it might seem like the same old. That I do this routine every Saturday or whatever. Find something to change it up. Find something to do that is going to change the energy around you. Okay, there are so many possibilities out there to do something just new. Okay, it's usually I would give the suggestion, if it was in the springtime, to go fly a kite. If you haven't flown a kite, go fly a kite, okay? Today, if you haven't done coloring, for some reason a coloring book is coming up. So if you have one of those adult coloring books, then you can go online or whatever, or the paint by numbers, do that. Find something new to do today to actually assist in your healing, assist in what you are all about today, and that should be healing, okay? Healing is never complete. We are always in a state of healing, whether it be emotional, whether it be physical, whether it be spiritual. We're always in a state of healing, okay? And we can always be in a state of helping other people heal as well. That's one of the big reasons for a love awakening, okay? Coming awake to the love we have inside of ourselves and to love ourselves, okay? That's a huge message of healing and hope to the world. So take on your healing today. Take on what you want to have healed today. Okay. It's funny because the quiet within is coming up as one of the next cards. Okay. Be in a state of meditation today. The walking meditation, or seated meditation, or laying down meditation. Find some music that puts you at ease. Okay. And the cards are really focusing on your healing today, focusing on you getting your energy back so you can be about creating your world. If you are not feeling it and you're trying to create and manifest from a state of just low power, it's not going to be as effective. Yeah, it's still going to be effective, but it's not going to be as effective. It's raising your vibration. So take that time to heal today, okay? Your purpose, okay, and what your purpose is on this planet. During your healing time, take a look and see what your purpose is on this planet. Find out what it is that is going to take you further, that's going to light you up and inspire you to keep going, okay? That's the cards are all coming up consistently, okay? Today is a matter of just slowing down a bit, taking on your healing, okay? The next card that comes down is surrender. Surrender to, this the energy and the power of the universe. Surrender and let the universe heal you today. Get out into nature, okay? Let the nature heal you, okay? Let the energies all around you heal you today. Get yourself back into that flow. So keep it now, okay? Don't focus on the past. Today is all about your healing right now. So take that on today for the energy forecast. Keep your mind on your healing today. Keep your mind on the energy that you need to put back into your life. Call back the energies that aren't serving a purpose. Call back those energies because it's draining you. Okay. Call back those energies so you have more of a vibrational output. Okay. So take that all on today. The world needs you to be at your best. So be all about the healing today. So again, my name is Matthew. I'm coming to you from A Love Awakening. You can check out our website at aloveawakening.com. Now, please remember when I told you that we were going to be releasing our mini lesson probably tomorrow morning. We are going to post that on YouTube first, and then we are going to kind of do a rebroadcast as a post on Facebook. Pardon me. So watch out for that. We're really excited to be putting that out there, so good things are coming. So keep tuned. So just as always, I love you. Lisa loves you. A Love Awakening loves you. So you need to love you. Y'all have a great day. See you tomorrow.